A look at my Cartier Love bracelet in the size small 18 karat rose gold. All the information you need to know about the Cartier Small Love bracelet, the price, the sizes, everything basically. So this is how your bracelet comes in a beautiful red box with a fold down side. This is the internal box. Cartier does really beautiful presentation. So this is it. When you purchase the size small, it does come with the screwdriver, as does the original size comes with a screwdriver as well. So beautifully presented. I'd looked at this piece on the website and I wasn't really sure. I thought, I don't know if the small is just kind of like a cheap version of the original, or people not even going to really know what it is. I didn't go in intending to buy this, just completely won me over. So I chose rose gold, 18 karat rose gold for my bracelet because majority of my jewellery is rose gold, but it also comes in yellow gold and white gold. So the rose gold and the yellow gold are the same price, and then the white gold is slightly more expensive. So I do have the prices here for you. Let me just get them. $4,450 US dollars, excluding tax. So I do believe that in the US there's different amounts of tax depending on which state you live in. That is for the yellow gold and the rose gold. Now the white gold being slightly more expensive, it is $4,800 US dollars excluding tax. And then in Australia, where I am, the rose gold and the yellow gold retails now for $6,450 including tax, or $6,900 for the white gold including tax. So I purchased this in August 2020, right before they had a price increase. I had heard about the price increase from different high-end luxury Facebook groups that I'm a part of, so I thought I'd better rush in and quickly buy something before their price goes up. Now they have had 2 price increases since August 2020 when I purchased this, and I have noticed that this piece has gone up about $400 in that time. So if you are sitting on the fence thinking about whether you should buy a piece from Cartier or not, please be aware that they do have regular price increases, and these pieces do go up pretty substantially every year that you wait. So here is what the bracelet looks like on. It is an oval shape, so it does fit better around your wrist, so it's designed for a pretty snug fit. So I bought it in a size 17. Now the easiest way to figure out what size you are is to wrap a piece of string around your wrist and measure it. So mine came out 17 centimeters, so I bought size 17. Their size guide on the website is very, very simple to use. It is not so simple for choosing sizes of rings. So I recently bought the matching ring. Well, this week actually, a couple of days ago, I bought the matching ring to this bracelet, and can I tell you, the ring size guide is really, really complicated. I had to actually watch a few YouTube videos to figure out what size I could possibly be in a ring, because we are currently in lockdown here in Australia and I can't go to the boutique. So if you are not anywhere near a boutique, the bracelet size chart is actually really, really simple to use online. Just measure around your wrist and then that is the size that you are. No, the majority of people wear a size 16, 17 or 18. So if you're not sure, you're probably in those categories if you are an adult female. Obviously men would be a little bit bigger than that. It depends really how snug you want your bracelet. So my body does fluctuate a fair bit. My fingers, my feet, my wrists definitely fluctuate depending on the weather. So because we are in winter here in Australia at the moment, it is very loose. But when it comes summer and it is hot and I've been walking around or exercising, it is definitely more snug, but it isn't so snug that it's uncomfortable. Now the only thing I have found when, you know, my wrist has been a little bit swollen more than it is today, is this little side bit can dig in slightly. So I have found that, not so much on this side where the hinge is, but definitely this side where the clasp is, where the screw is that you do up, that has dug in a wee bit into my wrist, but it's not so much that it's really uncomfortable and I don't like wearing it. I've only found that if I've slept in this piece, I've sort of got an indent in the side of my arm in the morning. So this is the mechanism that opens it. There's a little clip and it clips together like that. And then here you can see that that screw is facing sideways and these ones are facing down. So you just get your screwdriver and turn that screw, and then that locks the piece. Here is your hinge, and here is the locking mechanism. Now to lock this piece, you will need your screwdriver. So as you can see, this screw is going sideways and these ones are going lengthways. So in order to lock this piece together, you need to turn the screw and it just clicks in and then it's locked. So very, very secure. And then to open, you just turn the screw again. My channel is all about my love of luxury items and designer items and fashion. So if those are the sort of things that you like watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can click the link below, or you can find the link in my description. Anyone wanting to know if it scratches, yes, it does scratch. They recommend that you have it polished only about twice in its lifetime at Cartier, because they do like a high shine polish and it does obviously wear down some of the gold. I do polish it with the Cartier cleaning solution. I've done a whole video on how different ways I clean my luxury jewellery, so I'll link that as well in the description below and up top. I have had my bracelet just over a year, and as you can see there are very small hairline scratches pretty much all over it, but they're pretty unnoticeable actually when you're wearing the piece. How handy are men, hey? Got me a tape measure. So I'm just going to give you some information about the sizing. So the thickness is about 2 mil. So according to the website it is 3.65 mil. So we're just going to test that. I feel like it's sort of closer to 4 mil wide, looking at it with my partner's tape measure. So it is pretty thick and substantial. I think that's what won me over. Originally when I went in I thought, oh, it's just going to be really thin and flimsy, but it's actually not. It is so thick and really quite solid. The reason I chose the small size purely is because I don't like leaving jewellery on overnight. I don't like leaving it on all the time. Pretty much as soon as I get home from wherever I've been, I take everything off. Like I don't even like wearing my engagement ring, you know, when I'm cooking dinner and things like that. I just find it really uncomfortable when I get home to have all jewellery everywhere. So I take everything off immediately when I get home, and including this bracelet. So this is the reason I didn't buy the large original size in this bracelet, because I have heard that with removing and re-putting on constantly, you can wear down the screws, because the screws on either side of that bracelet are also made from 18 karat gold. So I didn't want to have to worry about my screws getting worn, coming loose, losing the bracelet. So this one I feel is so much more secure. The mechanism is not a single screw, it is just a click together and turn, so making it really, really secure. I don't feel like this is ever going to fall off. It is very, very secure on my wrist. Now I am also a nurse, so I need to have my hands free for when I scrub for surgery, so I can't have any jewellery that is left on. I need everything removed when I go to work. So this is so much more simple that I can just do one little turn, take it off, and then I don't, I don't have the drama of trying to remove 2 screws, every single time I need to go to work and remove the piece. Oh, alarm time. Snooze. What a terrible time for an alarm to go off. Anyway, so yeah, it is actually pretty substantial. The small size doesn't really look small. You can see the nail heads on it very, very easily. It's very obvious what it is. If that's your concern, that you feel like people are not going to know that it is a Cartier bracelet, you can definitely tell that it is a Cartier bracelet. So I absolutely love this bracelet. One more point that I think is really important is the fact that you can do this yourself one-handed, Whereas the original Cartier Love Bracelet that has the 2 screws, you really need somebody to help you. It comes in 2 pieces, you need to put it together and screw it on either side. I think that's why people don't ever take it off, because it is so complicated. So you need another person to do that. You need somebody to hold it together so that you can screw. There's no way that you could do that, you know, by yourself. Whereas this one is literally a click together screw. You can do it all by yourself. You don't need anybody else to help you. So that's amazing if you're wanting to put it on and you don't have anyone at home to put it on for you. If you're sitting on the fence about this piece, I think you should definitely go for it, because I love it so much. The quality of this piece is impeccable. I mean, I couldn't complain about anything to do with Cartier. Their pieces are so amazing. Their packaging is amazing. Their customer service is great. Yeah, I've got nothing to complain about Cartier. Absolutely love their stuff, and I feel personally it is so worth the money. Now, if you have any questions about this piece or any videos that you would like me to do, please definitely leave me a comment. I always reply to all of my comments that my subbies leave me. So yeah, leave me a comment. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.